PC Woodskits Tech Talk. Today we're looking at something pretty cool. It's the ioSafe rugged portable hard drive. That's right, rugged. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about this drive. It comes with a data recovery service protection of $5,000 in case you lose or damage the drive and you're worried about your data being lost, of course. The protection of the drive itself physically is absolutely amazing. Okay, so not only do you get this bonus of data recovery service, right, in case you lose the data on there, and you can ship it over, they'll cover the shipping services and the data recovery services. But this little drive, which by the way works for the PC or the Mac, USB 2.0, 3.0, and FireWire, depending on the model that you want. This little drive is basically a solid piece of alloy, okay, of metal. In this case, I'm going to review the aluminum case. Okay, as you can see here, all it has is the USB plug and the Kensington lock hole there, so you can have a key lock on it. And it's sealed tight, okay. Inside of it, of course, it has all the required suspension. It has the protection inside, so that way if you drop it, it'll work. If you submerge it in water, it'll work. If you run over it, it'll work, right? So crush proof, immersion proof, suspensions, all of the good stuff that you would need to have a rugged drive is in place here, okay? Now, like I mentioned, the data recovery service is great. The fact that this drive, can take a beating, well, let's just take a look and see how much of a beating it can take. It's sealed pretty well, so I don't think anything is going to get in or out of there, that's for sure. And like I said, this is a 1 pound piece of aluminum metal. You can get the titanium version, of course, which supports up to 5,000 pounds of pressure on this drive. I'll run over it here with the car. Being the aluminum version, this one only supports up to 2,500 pounds, okay? But I don't think this car is heavy enough. Go over it a couple times here to show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to pressure, rugged, and being able to take the beating, basically. And sure, it'll have some scratches on it, as you would expect. Well, maybe actually not even a scratch. Looks pretty clean. Looks very nice. Okay, so not an issue there when it comes to crush protection. And of course, you could drop this easily, like in handling it. Let's just say you're walking or standing and you accidentally drop it on the floor. That's not going to break it. That'll dent your floor most likely before it actually breaks the drive. Submerging it in water, oil, aircraft fuel, hey, you name it. It actually does say it'll support and still work after you put it in those types of liquids. Now, I don't have aircraft fuel here, so I'm just going to put it in water, which is just as bad. I mean, usually when you put a hard drive enclosure in water, forget about it. It's not going to work anymore. But, I've left it in water for a long time. The drive itself continues to work. Okay, so indeed it is sealed very nicely. Don't worry about the USB plug there. I know some people might have concerns about that, but no, I just plugged it in. The light goes on. I have my laptop just right here on the side of the sink, and I'll just pan over to it, and you can see that it does recognize the drive. And if I open up the drive contents, indeed, it'll launch the video file that I have inside, saved on that drive. Okay, so the drive works after running over it, dropping it, putting it in water. It's not the fastest drive necessarily, but that is not what this is about. It's not about, hey, is this the fastest drive? No, it's about a rugged drive. Is your data safe, right? That is the bottom line here. How much is your data worth to you, right? Is it worth $250? Is it worth the amount of data recovery services that it comes with, up to $5,000, like I said? So when it comes to speed, this 500 gig drive that it comes with, 5400 RPM, it's not necessarily the fastest, but the drive is definitely the most ruggedest drive I've ever tested. Definitely recommend this. Like to thank ioSafe for providing it. Terrific, strong drive. Maybe you want the titanium version. Hey, not too bad at all. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. and I hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers.